I just have to post this video. Seems to me that some of the journalists took the NASA report about the possibility of terraforming Mars a bit strangely. You can see the link for this report here. And I will not mention which journalist and which source because because I found this in quite respectful science population site. And I would like them to continue doing their job, even if it's sometimes iffy. Even if it sometimes cannot pass the critical thinking scrutiny. Well, I got a nice chuckle when I realized that the journalist behind this article actually believed that colonizing Mars means moving to a waterfront property in Hawaii. No, sorry. Colonizing Mars actually means living in a domes and walking in a spacesuit and walking with the spacesuit between those domes. There will be no other option for centuries to come. That's it. The problem is the size and the structure of the Mars. See, the Mars is very small and it's cold all the way down. It doesn't have a magma inside. Its core is completely solidified. And that core liquid core in Earth, for instance, is what makes Earth magnetic field. And that magnetic field is actually protecting the atmosphere from the solar wind, because nasty solar wind tends to blow off the atmosphere. And that's what happened on Mars. And that is exactly what happened on Mars. Its atmosphere, especially the lighter components of it, disappeared. Literally gone with the solar wind. They are not there anymore. And one of those light components is hydrogen, the main component of water. That's why there is not enough water on Mars to do terraforming. You cannot have a scenario of the Total Recall where the Schwarzenegger activates the machine and woof, suddenly you have blue skies and running water on Mars. That will never happen. It's a sci-fi movie. So, NASA reports basically said that resources on Mars are not enough to start and maintain a terraforming process as we understood that terraforming process should go on Mars at the moment with our current levels of knowledge. Colonization? Maybe if colonies on Mars end up being very rich, they'll be able to grab some asteroids and use them to terraform Mars. But honestly, no one, not even our grandchildren, will be alive to see that even start to happen. It's expensive. It takes a lot of prerequisites, and we now don't even and we now didn't even try to catch the asteroid, so we don't know how to do that effectively. So don't count on the lush gardens and the blue skies on the Mars in the Mars colony. No, count on the domes. I mean, just to put it in a perspective, Mars, we here on Earth are now suffering from too much carbon in the atmosphere, and we have no idea how to remove it. There's a link to Nature Report that basically said that proposed geoengineering methods so far will end up effing up agriculture severely. So fix your expectation. Don't expect blue sky and running water on the Mars. No, don't think Stargate and Stargate worlds. Think more expanse and what's presented there if you need some kind of visualization.